Good morning. It is Sunday, the 25th of November, which means it is exactly 1 month until Christmas. But thankfully, I basically have all my Christmas shopping done except a couple items. So I feel pretty good about myself and Christmas coming. I'm getting ready to go to church. It's currently 8:48 a.m. Again, we're going to be using the James Charles palette, and I just decided I'm going to go ahead and do my base on camera. Let me actually flip this out. This is my makeup bathrobe. That's why it has makeup on it. It has foundation on it. There's stuff all over this bathrobe, so we're going to keep it flipped out. All right, so y'all see my face is getting lighter? This is crazy because I'm looking at my hands. My face and my hands used to be the exact same shade. Now it's a little bit lighter. So strange. What is happening? All right, for foundation, I think I want to use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and I'm going to mix it with... I haven't done this combination. I wonder how this is going to turn out. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the Maybelline Superstay in the shade 370 Deep Bronze. I have Cocoa in the Can't Stop, Won't Stop from NYX. So we're going to mix these two together. So I'm going to use like half a pump of 370. Ooh, excuse me. And then we're going to go in with the NYX, and I'm going to use a full pump of the NYX. The NYX is a little bit light. Deep Bronze is a little bit dark for me right now, so that's why I wanted to mix the two. Yeah, that should be plenty. I'm going to use my Fenty foundation brush to blend these together and to blend them out. I've been loving the way my foundation has been coming out as of late. So I would just mix the two shades together literally by doing this on my face. I mix them, and then I go ahead and distribute. I feel like with this brush, it doesn't waste any product. All the product ends up on your skin, which I really like. I feel like it doesn't really soak up any product. And the coverage, I feel like is medium plus when I mix these two together, because I can still very faintly see my imperfections through this foundation combo, but I don't want to add any more because I don't want to have on too much foundation, because when I do that, it's not good. Yeah, this is the perfect amount because it's just barely getting my whole face. You can see it's a really nice smooth complexion. Both these foundations are pretty matte. I used a hydrating primer and then a blurring primer, though I didn't use anything mattifying as a primer. So yeah, the finish is really pretty. Yeah, and the color of these two mixed together is really pretty. But yeah, I can definitely see my imperfections peeking through, but I don't feel like layering up too much foundation today. I just don't, even though my imperfections are peeking through. I'm gonna slowly scoot this back so I can blend into my hairline. I kind of just tap around it. I don't do the same thing after I actually take it off. Okay, that's good for me. My skin tone is evened out. I can still see my imperfections peeking through just a little bit, especially the darker marks you can see right there. That's okay. I don't want to go overboard with foundation. And we're going to be using powder, so hopefully that'll add a little bit more coverage. I'm drinking chai tea this morning. It is very hot. Got some sugar around the edge. It's going to be a good day. It's Jackie's husband's birthday, so we're going to be celebrating him today, which is exciting. I like birthdays a lot. Going in with Coty Airspun. Just putting it in the cap. Putting some in the cap. I'll start with a little bit. And I'm going to go in with my Sonia Kashuk body brush. It's already starting to dry up, but I'm not going to redampen it. I love this brush because of I love this sponge because of how big it is. It is so easy and fast and quick to apply anything with this giant, giant sponge. And I love that it has this point too, because the point can get right into the nooks and crannies of the face. So we literally just set both eyes. I'm going to go ahead and set my forehead as well, which is now where I get most oily. I'm going to go ahead and set around my mouth. And down the bridge of my nose, which is easy to do with this sponge because of the point. There we go. And that's it for Coty Airspun today. I'm not going to go overboard with the Coty Airspun. I'm going to use what's in the cap though, the fluffy brush, just to make sure I don't waste. And I'm just using this big MSQ powder brush. So to kind of go in, or I already have kind of put some powder in. Just to make sure those areas are truly set. My nose is running really bad today, which is very annoying. All right. Now we're going to go in with pressed powders to really help add some coverage. I'm going to start with the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder, which I've hit pan on. It's almost gone. I probably will not repurchase this powder, even though I really like it and enjoy it, just because of how small it is. And I also think they discontinued it. And I'm going to start by pressing this into the skin. This probably isn't the best brush to do this with, but I don't feel like opening any other brushes. Well, not opening, but getting out any other brushes that I haven't already been using as of late. So this is just going to help add a little bit more coverage. Because I would say my foundation is medium right now. It's not full coverage. It's definitely medium, and I can still see my imperfections peeking through. So this is just going to help give a more airbrushed, more flawless appearance by pressing this powder into the skin. For once, I didn't go for like total full coverage where you can't see anything. I just don't feel like wearing a lot of foundation today. Got powder on my lips, so now they're gritty. I'm just swirling and pressing this into my skin. Nola June Louise. Nola June. Nola. What's up, baby? Come here. Nola. I'm like, what does she see? What is she barking at? That sounds like there's something crawling on the floor that she's barking at. Let me go see. Be right back. Nola June. What is it, Mommy? What is it? I don't know what she's barking at. Something outside. Okay. So yeah, that added a little bit more coverage. So now my skin is looking even better. All right. Next, we're gonna go on with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Deep Ebony 60. I believe this is the darkest they carry it in, which looks very light, but it's very sheer. I just like to use this over top. And I'm also pressing this into the skin. And you see I'm focusing it kind of where I put the Coty Airspun first, and then distributing it. Distributing it all over. Good morning. Okay. I'm done with powder and foundation. Everything looks smooth and even. On to highlighting. What kind of highlight do I want this morning? I use Nola June. Nola, you want a treat? Come here. Want a treat? Yeah, sweet girl. Can you stop barking? Oh, I tried to lock her in here. She got out. Nola, come back. I don't know. I don't even know what she's barking at. Hopefully I don't mind. I used LeBron yesterday. It was really pretty. I think, what am I feeling today? That is the question. Let's use the Desi and Katie highlighter, Chasing the Sun. I haven't used this one in a while, so we're going to use Chasing the Sun. This is from Desi and Katie with Dose and Colors the second time. Really, really, really pretty. Chasing the Sun. Just to change it up from the two I've kind of been gravitating towards. I'm taking my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. I'm taking a little bit of this at a time to build it up. I kind of rotate my brush while I'm blending. So I coat both sides like this. And then as I'm blending, I'll rotate it to add more product and intensify. Look how pretty. Very pretty. I don't want to do too much. I also find that this isn't too warm or too cool. I feel like it's more neutral on my skin, so it matches any sort of eye look. Jeez, my dog. Jeez, Louise. Nola June, what's going on? What you see? Is there another dog? Y'all, I don't know if this is a pimple or a mole. I'm thinking it's a mole right there. I've got a mole, like a bigger one. I have a lot of smaller ones that get covered up with foundation, but I think this is like a bigger one. Ooh, this side has more on it. Ooh, too much highlight alert. I love how I go in and like make the side match. We need it to be equal. I'll blend it out in a second too. I have been watching the show Kim's Convenience on Netflix. My stylist, I'll call her that, the lady who did my hair at Ulta, Tasha, recommended that I watch it. She asked me if I had seen it, and I said no. She said it's so funny, and it is funny. And one of the most funny characters to me, no, you can come back on that show is The lady who's the manager at the handy car rental place, she is hilarious. And she is really playing her role. Oh my gosh. So funny. She's so funny to me. So funny. Also, Mr. Kim is funny. Like the dad, he's funny himself too. Okay, I have a lot of highlight. That's okay though. We're gonna work it out. So today I'm going to church. Actually, I think I'm gonna get coffee before I go. I think I have time. Pushing it's 9:04. Church starts at 10:30. Well, one starts at 10:30, one starts at 11. I don't know which one I'm going to yet. I'll figure it out. I want to get a coffee. I just feel like having coffee today. Which I asked for a cure so I can make my own coffee soon. Because for a while I wasn't really drinking any coffee this summer, and then all of a sudden I started kind of drinking it again. Oh, I have the hiccups / I need to burp at the same time. That kind of hurts. So yeah, that's that. I'm just going over this highlight with my brush. I used to apply the powders to my face, my pressed powders, just to make sure everything is blended in. I don't want anything to be too bright. So I'm going to church, and then after church, I'm going to come home, probably take a little nap or just relax, do nothing. And then I have to go to Charlotte for Jackie's husband's birthday party. It's a surprise, so that'll be fun. We're going to this place called Top Golf, which I've never been there. So me too. I love Charlotte. All right, so this is take 3 using the James Charles palette. It is, and it's the perfect size city in my opinion. Like it's not too big, it's not too busy. It does have its fair share of like violence and crime, but it's not as bad as other places. Yeah. And the country is all around it. You got the ocean 2 hours away. You got mountains 2 hours away. Like it's a really nice location. It's not too bad to fly to New York. If you want to go to New York, it's not too bad to fly to Atlanta. You know, I feel like very good location. So I love living right near Charlotte. I'm literally 5 minutes from what is considered Charlotte in the North Carolina state line. So 3rd time using this palette. I'm going to use this eyeshadow primer / base. I don't know how this is going to go because y'all know I don't be doing this. From well, I got it in my BoxyCharm, but the brand is Luscious Angel Eyes, and it's an eyeshadow primer and base. Looks like this. It's in the shade Nude, which we already know is not going to be anywhere near my skin tone, but that seems to be what works best for people when it comes to using this palette and wanting the shadows to show up really pigmented. I thought I would never have a use for this, but then lo and behold, I get this palette, and he says it's best with the base. So I'm going to take really small amounts. That's already a lot, I feel. As you can see, it's really light. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm going to take a little bit on each eye, like this is enough already. And then we're going to blend this out. I have a little brush, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use my finger. Oh yeah, it dries really quick. So we're going to take this base and blend this on my lid and into the crease. So you can see what that looks like. I prefer to do this over the top of my foundation and already powdered eyes because I feel like it's gonna mesh better with the rest of my makeup. Let's see what happens. I'm curious now to see what happens. I feel like I should add a little bit more to like the crease area. So it's in a squeezy tube, so it's pretty easy to control how much comes out. Sorry guys, my nose is running. I'm gonna add a little bit more to my crease area, and I'm kind of just tapping it on. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. Now, this is an extra step that I wouldn't necessarily do every day, but for like a special occasion or when I have time to be extra creative and fun, I don't mind doing this right now. So now we're going to see with an actual base, what is this palette going to do? What it do, James Charles? Okay, so you see, yeah, got this on. I'm feeling very crazy right now, but we're in a good place. Should I also apply this to the lower lash line? Whatever's kind of left over my finger, I'm just kind of rubbing down here, and there's a little bit left on my finger, so. All right. Let's see what happens now. I'm going to do my brows after I do my eyeshadow because I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. All right, so we have the base on. Again, this is Luscious Angel Eyes Eyeshadow Primer / base. I'm going to put it in my little, what I call my fancy drawer. I didn't even need this brush to blend it out. Just use my finger. All right, let's see what happens now. I'm really interested to see how the colors perform. I don't know what I'm going to wear. That's going to be the hardest part of today is figuring out what I'm going to match to my makeup because I'm embracing my inner artist, you know? Immediately, I want to try the yellows again. But I really don't know what kind of look I want to do. Low key, I'm feeling very neutral today of all the days. When I actually use the base, I'm feeling kind of neutral. Okay. Let's see. Speak to me, palette. I'm looking. I really loved my look yesterday so much, which was neutral. I'm like, I feel like being neutral again today. But I need to use colors because I have on the base. Let's go into the shade B. I really want to see if these yellows show up better. I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics 140 brush, 140. Going to the shade B, which is the brighter of the yellows in the palette. It's a bright matte yellow. Yep, I already see a difference for sure. Oh no, wait. It looks brighter on camera than it does in person. And I'm packing it on, as you can see. I might have to put this base on without having foundation underneath, which means doing my eyes first, which is something a girl don't do. I don't like that. But I just want to see what difference to make if I use a base. It's showing up a lot better, I will say that. But I am packing it on. I'm just focusing this yellow kind of in the inner portion of my eye right here. This inner part. Why? I'm not sure, but we're going to figure something out with today's look. I do like that the yellow is kind of showing up now. Again, the shade is called B. All right. We definitely got yellow. I'm just still building it up. Kind of packing it on and blending at the same time, as you can see. Okay. All right, I definitely see a difference. I mean, it's definitely way more popping with the base. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Rusted. I think I haven't used this shade yet. Right here, it's a nice like kind of corally orange, really pretty. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna take the shade and apply that to this part of my crease out here. And I'm packing it first. I have no idea, honestly. I just know I wanted to try and use some of the bright colors now that I have the eyeshadow base primer on, just to see if it makes a difference. But since I normally don't do this, I have a feeling it's not going to look as, I guess, neat as my other looks. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to figure it out as time goes on. I thought I'd switch brushes. My brush is too fluffy. That's good for blending the edges. We're going to go in with a Sigma Diffuse Crease Brush E38. Still saying in the shade Rusted, just something smaller, a little bit easier to pack on the color. Yeah, that's definitely a lot easier, a lot faster. Yeah, I see a difference with the base. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, guys. I have feelings it's about to be very colorful, though, just based on what I've already got down and what my mind's wanting to do next. I'm gonna wipe this brush off. I'm gonna go back into B, the first yellow shade we used, and just layer that up, just to make sure that it's as bright as it can be. As bright as it can be, shade called B. And I'm kind of just mixing the two together in the middle. I have no idea what look I'm going for. This is pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use the yellow to blend over the edge. So I'm using B to blend around the edges of this whole look with this little brush. I'm kind of just taking it around the edges over here. Not too much. Just a little bit. Then going back into Rusted, same brush. Making sure I don't lose that color, especially towards the crease. Okay. Blending. All right, that looks really good so far. Definitely can tell that I have orange and yellow. So I've used B, we've used Rusted. I literally have no idea where I'm going with this look. Let's use, I'm literally like, why do I want to use blue? We're gonna use the shade. Wait, what shade of blue do I want to use? And then what do I want to put on my lid? I'm literally like here thinking, like, what am I going to do? We're gonna take purple. I've already used this shade, but I really like it a lot. Let me mix it up a little bit. Use some shades I haven't used yet. We're going to take the shade Love That, which is this matte magenta right here. I'm going to put that in the outer V area using the same Sigma brush. It seems to be working really good for me. Y'all going to see. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that. And wow, it comes off way more, it comes off a little bit brighter on my eye than in the pan with the base. I will say that. I'm going to put that on the outer V area, this outer portion of my eye. So what I'm noticing is that the base I'm using is kind of, on this side at least, it's kind of cracking, increasing. So I don't know what that's going to mean for my eyeshadow for the rest of the day, but so far this eye is not cracking like the other eye. I have no idea why that is. This is pretty. Okay. Yeah, I like this. You're going to see. We're going to do something different. Okay, just make sure I get in this inner corner with this shade. Or this outer V, inner corner. What am I talking about? Wiping the brush off, going back into Rusted, which is the orange, to make sure we don't lose that shade. Really packing that on. This is pretty. Okay. I was about to like lose some hope in myself. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Look at that. That is pretty. Okay. We have summer vibes going right now with the colors, but that's okay. Even though it's not summer at all, and it's cold outside and kind of rainy. Yo, this is really pretty. And I'm using colors I haven't used yet. Rusted I haven't used, and Love That, which is that magenta. I haven't used that. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do green and blue on the lower lash line, and I think I'm just going to put a shimmer, like a Stila. Do I want to do Stila, or do I want to use one of my Stila knockoffs to like cut the lid, and then do green and blue on the lower lash line, so we kind of have rainbow but simple on the lid. I just don't know what shade I want to use. So I have lots of glitters. Let's use this shade. I don't know what the shade is called. This is not a real Stila glitter and glue. This is like a knockoff one I got on like AliExpress or one of those kind of websites, but they had really good reviews. Yeah, this color is gonna be pretty. I'm not using something more gold, but let's see. So this is like a liquid eyeshadow, as you can see. And I'm going to very carefully apply this in that blank space. Just for something different. And because I want to do more colors on the lower lash line, so I need something kind of neutral on the lid. And I'm kind of cutting the crease, but not really. I just feel like the sparkle would be pretty because we're using all matte, bright, colorful shades, and this will just give the look a nice pop. And I'm like blending that into that shade. You see that? That is so pretty. Why am I yelling? I get loud when I'm excited about my looks. Same thing for this eye. Yeah, Stila makes all these liquid glitter eyeshadows that are really pretty, and they're really easy to use to like enhance a look Or honestly, if you're in a rush, it's really great because you can use just one to create a look and then put like your bronzer in your crease if you're a bronzer, or just like a brown eyeshadow that's kind of close to your skin tone. Uh-oh, and here's where we're running into issues. It's starting to lift on this eye in the inner corner. You see how it's patching? Y'all can't see really, but I can in person. And I'm blending the edges. All right. That is really pretty. I'm liking how colorful this look is turning out. Wow, this is very intense. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take this little brush and I'm going to add more of the base to make sure that these colors pop as much as they are on my lid. I need to let my lids dry. Drink some tea while I do this. Good morning. Okay, I feel like it's kind of dry. My lids. Okay, let's go back into that base. Where did I put it? Did I already put it away? I'm going to use this little Alamar brush. I'm going to put more of that base on my lower lash line just to make sure that the green and the blue pop. And we literally are about to have a glittery rainbow eye for church. I don't know. This is how I'm feeling. This is what's happening. I probably just have to wear all black today, honestly, because I'm like, what do I have that matches this? Nothing. But I'm one of those crazy people that does their makeup before getting dressed. All right, so I'm just taking more of the base and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. I'm surprised at how fast this look is going. I'm moving a lot faster than I normally would. So I guess that is a testament to using a base really does make these colors perform way better and makes them more vibrant so you don't have to spend as much time trying to build them up. Okay. That looked very scary. The base I'm using is one I got in my BoxyCharm last month or a couple months ago. The Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer / base. I look crazy right now, especially with no brows. Yo, this is a Halloween look. Okay. We got that done. I need to fix this little portion of my, oh, it's doing it on both my lids now. I'm gonna go with a little bit more of the liquid eyeshadow, just a little bit. Just to see if I can fix this little, I feel like that's gonna make it worse. This side's making it better. Oh, now it's making it worse. That is so annoying. Okay. I suppose as good as it's gonna get. That's okay with me. So this is a Hang Fong glitter. It's a dupe for the Stila. I'm pretty sure I got on AliExpress or one of those websites like that my sister likes to shop on, that she introduced me to, that I rarely ever buy from. But when I saw these glitters and I saw they got really good reviews, they don't burn my eyes, they don't irritate my eyes either. But they kind of break apart in your inner corner where your eye folds. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get, and doesn't really bother me how it looks, so we're gonna move on. All right, time to do this lower lash line. It should not take long at all. We're gonna start with the shade Social Blade, which is a shade I have not used yet. It's the brighter of the greens in the palette, this bright matte green. I'm gonna use my little brush I like to use on my lower lash line. That's from Coastal Scents. That's really old. And I'm just gonna pack this on. And it's instantaneously appearing. Yeah, I had an idea, and we're gonna do that idea. So I'm putting that kind of on the inner third. Just making sure I cover up the base completely because we don't want that to peek through. Yeah, let's see, am I blocking? I'm kind of pressing it on. That's pretty. I like this shade. Green is my favorite color, so yeah, no. Next, we're gonna go on with the blue, which is one of my favorites in here. I love this shade, Playground. I've already used it, but we're using it again. This matte blue. It's like a neon blue. I love it so much. So pretty. We're putting that in the middle third, or on the middle third. Thing is, I want to cover up this base all the way. It's the only thing about using a base that is a totally different color than my skin tone. Gotta make sure you cover it up or it looks really strange. This shade is I don't want to say, it's like more powdery than the green is, so I have to be a little bit more careful. All right, wiping that blue off, going back into the green because I feel like I covered up some of the green. I'm kind of blending the two together. All right, and then last we're gonna do one of my other favorite shades in here, the matte deep purple called Escape. I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. This purple right here. Should I use this purple because I haven't used it yet? No, I kind of want the dark purple. I'm gonna use this purple. Actually, how about I mix the two? I'm mixing Single and Escape together. A single Escape. And there's a tiny little portion left for that shade to go in. Those shades to go in. Oh, that looks so pretty mixed with the blue. So I'm just mixing those two purples. And they're going right in this area. Okay. All right. And I'm kind of not, well, I guess extending it right in this area, almost like a wing, just a little bit. Just so that all the colors meet up. Have a meet and greet. So this is the eye look. It is very colorful, but really pretty. And you can see I used yellow called B. I used the orange called Rusted. I used the magenta called Love That. We have Social Blade, which is the bright green. We have Playground, the neon blue, and we mixed together Escape and Single, which are two matte purples. So all the colors I use from his palette are mattes. And with the base, you can see they're significantly brighter, and I feel like a lot easier to use. I feel like adding a little bit of the shade You're Kidding, which is the matte red right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in this area. Wow, that really overtook the matte magenta. Kind of in my upper outer V area. Yeah, that really took over the magenta. So I'm just gonna blend it out. And then I'm gonna go back in with the magenta shade, which is Love That, on the Sigma brush, and pack that on. So now we literally, I think, have all the colors of the rainbow in this look. This look would be great for like Pride, I feel like, which I myself don't attend, but I support my brothers and sisters. Live your life, make your own choices, okay? Wow, it feels so strange not having eyebrows. I feel like I need to add my eyebrows. So, I mean, do you see the difference? I definitely see the difference. I feel the difference. I feel like I did this look really fast compared to some of the other looks I've tried to do using the colors. And it looks really, really nice. It really does. I need to add more orange. I feel like adding more orange. Let me wipe this brush off and add more Rusted right here. Just tapping it on. There we go. I feel like this look turned out really, really pretty. I'm happy. I'm just gonna use the fluffy brush, and I'm very lightly just going over the edges. The fluffy brush. Like barely touching the edges with this brush. All right, we're gonna add, there's something in my eyeball. I'm gonna add some black liner to see if I can cover up some of my mistakes, or I need to do something to cover that up. I wonder if one of these shades. I'm gonna go into the shade So Good. It's a shade I haven't used yet. I'm going to layer that over this glitter, I think, to see if I can cover up the part where it's like separating. Let me just use my finger. Let me see how this looks. It almost doesn't make a difference, so that's good. I'm just gonna press a little bit of this over the glitter. Yeah, that really helped to fix and cover up that mistake. Great. So good. I'm just packing that over top of the glitter, and it's another glittery shade that's basically the same color. Okay, James Charles palette. There's something stuck to my eyelashes over here. And there's something legit in my eyeball. I can see it. Ugh. No, I can't cry right now. I just did some amazing eyeshadow. I got it out. Ooh. That's how you get those like little strips of, this is nasty, but mucus in your eye that you can literally see in your eye. That's what I just pulled out of my left eye. And this eye, there's something like furry in it, like hair or something, or fuzzy. I hate when that happens. Okay, not gonna tear it. Okay, what did I say I was gonna do? I still need to fix this little inner corner just a little bit more. I'm gonna take my Sigma short shader brush, E20. I'm taking the shade So Good. Did I even show it to you guys? The shade I'm using to help fix my the glittery part of my lid. This champagne shade, it's really pretty. So it's a shade I haven't used yet until today either. So we're really using a lot of shades. I'm gonna use this brush to pack over that area where it was like basically separating, creasing, balding. Oh, that's perfect. Wow, that fixed that so good. Wow, that's what this shade is called. So good. I'm like, wait, isn't that the name of the shade? It really is so good at fixing. Boom. Yes. The eyeshadow is done. Let's do some liner and just mascara. I'm not putting on lashes today. I had fun doing them the past couple days, but not today. I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And I'm going all the way in across my upper lash line. And the way that this liner is gliding across this look is great. I love it too. It came out so nice. I love that I can see all the colors. Literally a rainbow on my face. I'm doing a tiny wing, you know, not anything too much. I need to put my eyebrows on though. I look really weird without eyebrows and like, yeah, we're looking, look kind of like a naked mole rat. That should be what I do next. Yeah, we're gonna put on my brows and then I'm gonna do my mascara. Okay, yeah. Well, I feel like I just messed up the liner just a tiny bit on this side. Good news. Use a little bit of So Good to fix that right on up. Boom. All right. I'm loving the eye look. That was fun. I had fun. Let's do. This look is so crazy for church. People are like, welcome back. We haven't seen you in like a month. Mm. My tea is at perfect temperature between like warm and room temperature. That's for me, hot drinks are best at warm to room temperature because you can just like drink them. So good. Mm. All right, I'm going in with my Wet and Wild retractable eyeliner pencil. Sorry, my nose is running. And it's time to fill in my brows. I feel like singing. There is sunshine in my soul today. You guys know that song? It's an old hymn. Na 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 na. Oh, there's sunshine, blessed sunshine, and a peaceful, happy moment. Oh, na 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 na, his shining face. Oh, there's sunshine in my soul. I know that's an old hymn. Can't quite remember all the words, but that's okay. Okay. One brow. I mean, look at the difference a brow makes. Why am I low key sweating? I'm like looking at my nose. I'm like, is my nose sweating? My brows are not coming out as nice as they have the past like 2 looks, but that's okay. My eyeshadow is nicer than the past 2 looks, I feel, so that's the trade-off, I guess. I feel like I need to add more yellow all of a sudden in this area. Okay. These are the brows. Maybe. Okay. That's good enough. We're gonna brush through them with my old Black Radiance mascara and call it a day. They're not nearly as nice as they have been in the past two looks, but it's okay. They're not awful. It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I've really been loving this mascara, and I've been loving the Lancome Cells Booster. It's like a lash primer. It really does make a difference in the impact your mascara has. It takes a great mascara and makes it like phenomenal. I should have put that on, but I just don't feel like doing 2 steps for that after working on this eyeshadow look. Even though it wasn't really that difficult, it's just like, wow, I feel accomplished. I don't want to do anything else too extra because I'm just really happy with how the shadow turned out. And I am going to add a little bit more yellow, I think. After I finish applying mascara. Which my lashes have, I feel like, a little bit of glue in them, which is not good. And a little bit of liner that kind of got stuck and hardened on my lashes, which is making it kind of difficult to put on mascara, especially on this side. That's okay. There's something hanging from my eye. I don't know what it is. I can feel it. Okay, y'all, you know how I am. I could apply mascara forever. Okay, got that chunk off. Literally forever. This is so pretty. I'm really happy. And then very carefully apply mascara to the lower lashes as to not disturb. I was just thinking, like, what else could I do to turn this look up a level, but I'm not going to do it. I could have added the bright hot pink I haven't used yet to my tear duct, but I don't want to put primer there and all that. We're just going to enhance the yellow a little bit and then be done. Okay. I love this eye look, and I love the way that it's making my eye shape look. This is so pretty. So beautiful. Girl, don't you know you're beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. All right. Going back into this yellow B, I'm just gonna add a little bit more to like the inner, this inner like weird spot on my eye using this brush because it's good at packing on. Literally just like that. See? I just wanted to show, you know? We worked so hard. Needed to show. Boom. That was exactly what this look needed. Now I feel like the orange is gone. You see what's happening here? Going back into Rusted. Take a little bit of Rusted. Get right in there. It's like when you enhance one color, it feels like the other color isn't vibrant enough. But we're just going to tap a little bit of Rusted on to make sure that you can still see her with this brush. I feel like she's alive and well. Rusted. Yeah. Love it. Okay, I'm done with eyeshadow. This is the completed eye look. Now, low-key, I like want to put the hot pink in the tear duct, but I'm like, no. No, we're gonna keep it as is. So I'm loving this look, guys. I definitely see the difference with the base. I haven't watched this video yet. I've just been going off what everybody else has been saying, like his suggestions and stuff. I probably will watch this video though. I love the way this look turned out. I think it's fun. It wasn't really that hard. I feel like it's really pretty, but using a eyeshadow primer base really does make a difference. And using one that's lighter than my skin tone, I feel like helped as well. So yeah, I'm in love with this look. Like, I don't want to take it off. What am I gonna wear with it? I don't know. Look how much mascara I just got on my hand. What? How old am I? Yo, this packaging, like the mascara kind of squeezes out the center of the tube. So just going in with a little bit more mascara on my upper lashes since I'm not gonna wear false lashes to really make sure that they are, you know, speaking to the people. And maximizing this look's full potential. Okay, all we need is a lip. Oh no. What did I just get in my eye? Oh, I got out what was in my eye. There was literally a pink string. Where did that come from? I have no idea. Okay, so this is the look. I love it. I love it so much. It came out so nice. So now I need to figure out a lip color. You know, I could do a bold hot pink lip since that's like one of the only colors I didn't truly incorporate into the look. We use more of a magenta. Or I could go nude. I could do brown. I mean, I could do purple. I could do really any color, but I think I'm going to do a nude. So we're going to go on with the Urban Decay liquid lipstick in the shade 1993. One of my favorite nudes. I don't think I need a lip liner. We'll see. Yes, the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Love, love, love. I don't really want to put on false lashes because I feel like it's going to cover up the look. Yeah, this nude is really pretty. Mm, mm. I could use a liner. I feel like I could not use a liner. Mm. I don't think I'm going to use a liner. This is a really pretty nude though on dark skin. I feel like it's nude, but like with some brown undertones in there, so it's not like, you know, looking too cray-cray. Okay, I feel like I need to add more highlight now that the look is done. So we're gonna go back into Chasing the Sun. And I'm going up to yonder. I'm literally just going to church. Where? I can just imagine people in church just looking at me like, first of all, I'm like the only Black person there. Let's talk about that. Okay, so I've been struggling to find a church to go to. I'll just put it that way. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go to the one right next to my house. But like I'm literally like the only Black person up in there. And then it's just like it's a bunch of old people. Like, I don't know, this has been a trend in the church that I grew up in. As I've gotten older, I've noticed that all the people my age that were kids that went to church with me are gone. They disappeared, and then I moved away, you know, so from those areas. This is a look. I feel like my brow bone needs to be brighter, but we're gonna leave it as is. I feel like I've done too much highlighter. I can't make up my mind, obviously. Okay. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. Okay, let me stop singing hymns. Let's do the hair, which will take like no time because it's straight. Literally just snatch the bonnet off and comb it out with a wide tooth comb, and then I just do my edges real quick and I'm done. I want to imagine just over the hilltop and in that city where the ransom does shine. Some, I don't know. Can't remember. So my hair is done basically. See, but let me see what happened to me the other day. Yeah, it like comes out the middle. It got all over my hand, but it's still a good mascara, so I'm not mad. Not too mad. Okay. Going in with my Cream of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges Black. And I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just going to take it directly on the brush, which I don't suggest, but you can. And I literally just go right up in here. Like so. Oop. Put some more. Oh, that's too much. Oh, baby, that's too much. roots already growing out? What the heck? What the heck kind of foolery? I feel like my roots are already starting to like grow in. And then put some over here. This will literally make it look like you have on a lace front if you put on too much though. I'm gonna put the rest up here. That's what I've been doing. Yo, why does it look like my hair is already starting to try and grow? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But yeah, finding a church has been a struggle to find. You know, I want to go to church with people my age. I want to go to church with people that look like me. But I also want to go to a church where not everyone looks like me. I want to go to a church that reflects the community I live in. And my community is, I mean, this is America. Everyone lives here. So I want to go to church with Asians. I want to go to church with Hispanic and Latinos. I'm going to go to church with Blacks and whites. I'm going to go to a church that is diverse. But it's been so hard to find, especially living in the South, yo. So yeah. This is the look. I don't even think I'm going to get coffee now. I'm just like so filled with happiness from the way that this makeup look turned out. I really like it. I love it. Oh, I have yellow earrings I can wear. Let me show you guys. My mom got me some earrings. They're super cute. And then I'm going to go. Let me go ahead and put some stuff away while I'm up. Hi, baby Nona. So these are the earrings my mom got me. As you can see, I've got green, blue, and yellow. And I think wearing the yellow ones would really like bring this look out. You know? I'm just loving the way this eye look turned out. Like, makes me want to wear a rainbow every day. I don't know. It's been a struggle though. This whole church thing, it's been bothering me for a while. Basically, since I moved here, because I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. But at the same time, I was like hopeful, you know, that it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be what I, you know, expected it to be, what I knew it would be. I don't know. So, the struggle of being a 20-something, a single 20-something, you know. And there's no young single men in church either that I go to. And then even them, you can't trust them all the time anyway. So there's literally none though. I'm like the youngest person. I'm the youngest adult at this church, basically. And I'm the only Negro. And it's just like, yeah. But I digress. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me embrace my inner artist, using it the way it was intended, seeing how that makes a difference versus my other looks and all that. I hope this helps you formulate a decision on whether or not you would like to purchase said palette if you haven't already. I think it's definitely worth it for the price point, the variety of shades that you get in here. And even though you might have to do an extra step that you haven't done before, it wasn't that strenuous. And in the end, it made the blending and the time to apply the eyeshadows shorter. So it makes sense. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy your Sundays, and I'll see y'all probably next weekend. I probably won't be able to record this week, but next week I would like to, because it's my birthday week. So I plan to do looks, you know, from December 1st until December 4th. We'll do 4 days, like just looks, birthday looks. Your girl's turning 26. Okay. So be on the lookout for those. Again, thank you so much for watching. I literally can't stop looking at myself as bad, but it's just really pretty. The makeup's pretty. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.